Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise and I do collective readings. They are timeless, so this could be your past, present, or future. Please use your discernment when watching my videos. I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. It's a message for the collective. Psychometry. You're being called to sense and read the vibrations of objects and people through touch to connect to memories of the past. Okay, they didn't really, oh, one did flip over. Psychocartography. You're being called to explore connections to places through the land, key lines, meridians, latitudinal and longitudinal margins. By reading about the land, you can receive and understand the message of the land. So you're called to read messages from the land. It's pretty cool. It's a message. Human design expert. You're being called to explore uncovering innate traits and gifts to encourage one to work with their natural states of being for greater alignment. This could be your spiritual gifts. It doesn't have to be. I like to see what's out in the energy. It's a message. Self-love. So you're being asked to give yourself self-love because you do deserve abundance. Right now, you're being asked to ground yourself. Your energy may be scattered, so you may need to pause right now. Just make sure you always respect who you are. Take the high road. So whatever's going on in this situation, you're being asked to take the high road. Sometimes taking the high road is not saying a damn thing. Excuse my language. Yeah, because when you open up, consider all your options. There's so many choices in the world. And just be careful for those who are trying to deceive you. You will receive your rewards and recognition once you take a chance and honor yourself. Then you'll be given that fresh start you've been asking for. Ooh. So 3 cards flew out, so I'm going to take them. Universal Harmony, Path of Miracles, and Gateway of Awakening. They all just flew right out of my hand. Yeah, and there's a couple other cards that are out here too. Soul Guardian, so your guardian angels around you. Circle of Life, and the Light of Truth is at the bottom of the deck. So universal harmony, when you find harmony within, the universe resonates with you, creating miraculous calm and peace. So right now you're balancing yourself so that you can be at peace. You're balancing those situations in life that you thought were over, but they're creeping back up. Path of Miracles. The universe is laying out a path of miracles for you. Trust and follow it. So you're on your spiritual journey. You're having an inner awakening to your higher self. Gateway of Awakenings. A new path is unfolding. Step through this gateway to expand your consciousness and awaken to higher truth. So you're going through a spiritual upgrade right now. You're very aware of who you are and what you want out of life. You're very conscious. You are a very conscientious person. What's the message? Creative. Right now you're being asked has to be creative. Express yourself because you have unique ideas. You're different. You're an inspiration to other people. And you've been doing your shadow work. You're discovering who you are. You're diving deep. And you're going through a self-transformation because you're very aware of who you are. You're fulfilling your contracts. Yeah, you've fulfilled all of your contracts for this lifetime. Here's a message for the collective. Canyon connection. Forge a deep connection like a canyon. Carving pathways for understanding and growth. So you're walking this path and you're understanding who you are, where you're supposed to be, and where you need to go. You could have Earth in your chart. You're seeing past that horizon. Oops, this one fell on the floor. Let's see. Celestial Symphony. Listen to the Celestial Symphony where each element plays a harmonious part in the cosmic orchestra, because you're understanding all the elements, all the energies, earth, air, fire, water, and the ether. You're understanding all that. They all play as one. Ablaze with aura. Be ablaze with your aura, embodying the vibrant energies that dance across the celestial canvas. So you could have air in your chart too. But you're understanding who you are. You're at that time in your life where you're understanding what you need to do and where you need to go. It's a message. Message for the collective. What is the message? So weapons. Somebody wants to reconcile with you, but be careful. Because this person could be just coming in to see what you have to give them. Yeah, just focus right now. You're being asked to clear, to have a clear mind, to focus on your intentions. Because when you have that clear insight and purpose, you're able to move forward. You're able to see what other people can't. And right now it's time to communicate your feelings. Be truthful. You already inspire people, and that empowers you, because right now you're empowering people with your wisdom. Patterns. So you could be repeating patterns, so be careful. That's why you're being asked to heal. Just listen to yourself and trust that it's divine timing, because these stories that keep changing, they're never going to go away. All you need to do is love on yourself and appreciate who you are. And it doesn't matter what people talk about. Be bigger than the situation. Have faith, because you're worth it. Yeah, have faith because you're worth it. The universe is going to make you comfortable. Yeah, just step back. You're a very brave person. Believe in what you want, and things will change, because miracles are around you. Just keep grounding yourself. It's a message for the collective. Secrets. So you're going through cycles right now, and there's things that are hidden in those cycles. So you may need to go back and look at those cycles. There's a reflection. If you see here, the reflection of the inner and outer. So you need to pay attention to that. And you're being asked to make a change, because when you make a change, you grow. There may be a new path you need to go on, and you need to go down, and this is going to transform you. Because right now, you're adapting and you're thriving. Yeah. You've been flexible. And every small step send you up the mountain of mastery, and so you're able to soar. Your wishes are going to be granted because you've had those breakthroughs. What's the message? Oh, that one's flying. Mastery. You've mastered a situation and you're being mindful, even when people are envious of you. Yeah. You're just a very spiritual person. You don't care what people say about you. You're just moving away from the situation. And that's the way to be. Take that high road. So there was somebody love bombing you and you knew it. Yeah, it's time for a change. They were love bombing you for their own personal gain. You saw through the facade. What is the message? Extra. This person was really dramatic. They were a karmic. Yeah, they were a karmic. But you learned that lesson. You called out SOS to the universe and they came in and helped you out of the situation. Some message for the collective, Holy Spirit. Message for the collective. What is the message for the collective, Holy Spirit? Okay. The Hermit. 9 may mean something to you. You're reflecting, you're going within, you're seeking that solitude. Your friendships, your celebrations are here. You're having new friendships, and there you may have a reunion with someone coming up. Because right now your wishes are being fulfilled. You're very content. There's heavy water out here, and there's the earth. What's the message? So, someone's addicted to your energy. They're a traitor. They're very envious of you. They may have stolen money from you, and right now they're falling apart. And that's because you kicked them to the curb. That situation exploded. Yeah. Because you realized you were getting played. Yeah. Let's see. The message for the collective. Ooh, Scorpio, number 19. So you may need to see where your Scorpio is placed. Let's see what that says. Number 19. Or you could be a Scorpio. You could have it in your chart somewhere. Let's see. Truth, subconscious mind, and denial. Although the scorpion sits in the sky, it is prepared to take you to the underworld. It is time to uncover a truth you may have been ignoring in your subconscious mind. You do not have to have any connection to the Scorpio zodiac sign for a constellation to give you a message. This card is bringing attention to a part of you that is ready for depth, healing, and growth. It's imperative to talk about the subjects that most people avoid and get to the heart of a matter. Right now, there is more to a situation than meets the eye. Are you finally ready to remove any denial you have about yourself and others? What is going unsaid? Where are you not being honest with yourself? You may not be able to put your finger on it, but you know that something is off. The only way out is through ignoring or bypassing. What is simmering below the surface only leads to prolonged suffering. It's time to face what you haven't wanted to see. When you feel your emotions on a deeper level than you ever have before, you are gifted with the opportunity to heal old wounds. Process them now so that you can move on to the next level of your evolution. Your inner compass is telling you exactly what those emotions are, but you must be willing to feel them and listen. How do you do that? There are several healthy options. If it's hard to find clarity, use therapies that tap into subconscious mind. These include regression therapy, hypnosis, cardiosacral therapy, EMDR, etc. Free writing in a journal or will jog the subconscious mind. Speak with a licensed therapist or counselor. Reminder, the only way out is through. So that's very true. The only way out of a situation is through it. Don't try and bypass it. Don't dive in and just embrace it. Sometimes hard situations are there for a reason. 111 intuition, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. One 551. Hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Oh. 9999. Lessons learned. Accumulation, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take stock in your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. That's beautiful. Let's see what the universe has to say. Those were from the angels. Message. And your spirit team. Let's see, what does the universe have to say? Holy Spirit, what do you have to tell? It's a message for the collective. Holy Spirit. Ooh. So, you are safe. You are protected. The worst is behind you. And you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. Don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always a light at the end of the dark tunnel. There is. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. 2 came out. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of your control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than you leave behind. And this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. That is just beautiful. I am going to leave this message right here. I thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks again and have a great day.